And you want? What am I doing? I'm about to face the final gym leader. What are you doing with your freaking Hoppips? Get out of here. Well, that's awkward. I was going to transition to the Pokemon Center, but then a phone call, of course. Hey there, guys. My name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon SoulSilver. Last time, we defeated Blaine, who didn't tell us that we should have burn heals. Man, it's not Blaine without that quote, or when you're hot, you're hot. Like, I'm sorry, I play Pokemon Puzzle League, and I kind of expected him to say that as kind of a tribute. I don't know why, but I just pictured that, okay? So what we're doing in this episode is the final gym. Now, I do need to make note of a couple of changes in terms of the moves here. If I may so politely pull it up, and unfortunately I can't, so I'll have to show you guys on screen in just a couple seconds here. In fact, let me do that right away. So starting with Typhlosion, aka Vulcan, the only one that's made many major changes is he no longer has Fire Blast. I decided that ever since I taught it Overheat, there's no point in having two really powerful fire-type attacks. Plus, I never really benefited from the Lonely Nature raising its attack. So what I have done is replace Fire Blast with Dig. I figured this would be a better investment since now Typhlosion has more usage to just outside of Grass, Bug, Ice with the Fire typing, and Steel, and Ice. I think I mentioned Ice. And on top of fire weaknesses it can handle, with Focus Plus being able to cover Normal and Dark, alongside Rock. I almost said Steel, even though I already said Fire would cover Steel types. Dig will be useful for not only Rock types, but also Poison and Electric types, so should any of my Pokemon that can actually do a lot of damage to those types faint, at least I have confidence in pulling out Vulcan that has Dig. I also did get rid of Amucoin in replacement for Shell Bell, but don't worry, it's still intact, so in case I do need the money, which I don't, I obviously do not need any money of the source whatsoever because I have a ton of this that is no longer intact. Otherwise, the rest of the team is pretty normal as standards, and it does have return as proof. I forgot to mention that in the previous episode, but speaking of, I want to stay on the top-bottom screen really quickly because I want to show you guys how much money I've made throughout all that grinding and gym fights without having to use any of the dang hyper potions, or barely using any. We've easily made up for what I've recovered by getting those Chanseys in the Safari Zone, because now we have over 230,000 Pokédollars. Yeah, I go hardcore. I definitely go hardcore for sure. But with that being said, that's enough small talk. Let's get into the big meaty of what we're doing this episode. The big meaty? I meant to say the big meat, but then meaty came by. I don't know what happened. So we're here in Viridian Gym. As you can see, the old man has moved because Blue, the final gym leader, has come across. How was it? Were you able to battle the leader? No, I just came! Are you kidding? Alrighty, well, at least he tells us what to do. This is a major drastic change in the gym compared to what it was in the Gold and Silver games. In Gold and Silver, it was just Blue, similar to Jasmine's gym. However, what? Yo, legend in the making! The floor is unstable, so you should put away your Pokemon now. The gym leader is a guy who battled the champion 3 years ago. He's no pushover. Give it everything you got. Oh yeah, remember he told me he was a temporary champion. Sucks to be a temporary champion, right? So as you can see now, there is trainers galore with this area. So that's why I decided to grind up, because knowing I'd be here for my final thing, I figured might as well just take on all the trainers that I can, so that way when it comes to this, it would be a little bit easier. Now, once again, I don't actually know this entire puzzle, since this is probably the blind part, like the most blind part throughout this playthrough is this gym. So I'm actually really excited, and it looks like it was a good thing I grinded on levels, because this seems to be a nice, fair, balanced game now. Now, unfortunately, out of the Pokemon that I've grinded up to, that basically I've grinded up, Fractail's 953. The rest of the team it's just Fractail that needs to catch up. And actually, one other Pokemon is pretty close to 54, and it's a good thing too, because I specifically saved 50... Oh, dear gosh, what have you done? I specifically saved this Pokemon to go to level 54 on camera. What are you doing? You're going to me first and use Waterfall. Why? Aside from flinching, but even still, why? Well, I guess it's a good thing I went for Waterfall. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen that tactic done perfectly before. Congratulations, Stanley. You're the first time I've actually ever seen me first trick room done perfectly well. Oh, oh, his name is Intimidate Pokemon. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna actually switch into Afterburner right now, and you'll see that it's pretty close to 54. I imagine this one might get me to 54. I'm not entirely sure, but even if it doesn't, at least the Intimidate's pretty good for what it is. So, let's go ahead and Silver. You're faster and you have fire! Oh, that's right. The Trick Room. Well, this is gonna be a big ball of hurt. Wait. Oh, I get I'm not that good in special defense, and I guess he's not that good in special attack, so we're even, I guess? It's just weird that I've never seen a Pokemon with Fire Blast. Oh, I thought it was... Well, that stinks. Please miss your next Fire Blast. Is this a special attacking Tauros? Okay, I've never seen that either. This is interesting. Well, thank you for the challenge to get the final EXP that I need in order for me to grow to level 54 and learn a new move. Oh, way more than I needed. Level 54, which means Afterburner is getting a new move, Air Slash. Finally, another stab move that isn't Silver Wind. And this is why I wanted to keep Solar Beam. This is a temporary replacement move for Air Slash. What Air Slash does is basically, I think it's 75 power, but it does have a pretty high chance of flinching the opponent. See Togekiss with Serene Grace. I am so glad I grinded everyone up to 53, and particularly Afterburner to 54, because man, I needed another stab move on Yamega as soon as I could. So now, I think I'm still going to keep Fractal in, however, Afterburner definitely does need to heal after all of that. Luckily, I still have a ton of Hyper Potion stuff. Holy crap. I did not need to spend a single bit of money on extra Hyper Potion, so that was a really smart investment that I did. Was it back when I did the Elite Four, or was it... It was either before I left Kanto entirely, or before the Elite Four. One of the two, I don't quite remember, but that was a really, really wise investment to do that. I'm really glad for that. Alrighty, so I can't really do anything here. That means I have to go down. And I'm assuming, if I want to get to the next trainer, it's... No. It's this way. Oh, wait! Oh, that's... Could have been worse, actually. Could have honestly been... Oh, dear gosh, maybe it is. No, it's fine. If we do this, then we'll move on to the next trainer. I think... No, there's... I see a couple more up there, so we got a long way to go. Wait, what? It has an Oranberry? Really? Of all berries, an Oranberry? What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen on any trainer. Come on, it's level 50. Citrus Berry will be a lot more helpful. You're sulking faded because you gave the wrong berry. Why? Why would you do that? Hey, wait, why didn't you use Earthquake to begin with? This is also a big yikes. Live? Oh my gosh, with 1 HP! What? Oberon, you champion! I'm gonna be able to knock this thing out! Dude! I wish it would have knocked it out, actually. That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. No, but it's already amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope I kept that in. Well, as you can see by the health amount, this gym is no joke from the looks of it. Tough trainers with some really tough moves, Earthquake, Ice Beam, Ring Out. And the fact that I lived that with 1 HP is actually fantastic, so I'm really glad I actually stuck with a ton of these Hyper Potions. It's like I kind of knew I'd be facing this sort of gym, so there is a silver lining to that. So Oberon, you get the biggest of treatments. Holy crap, how did you live that? And I didn't have Intimidate on it or anything. It just lived to 1H. Dang, that is true Nidoking history. Wait. Oh, there's that panel. Oh. That actually makes sense. I never knew about that. Okay. So that's not the proper way. Then, coming over here then. And then do I go... I think I go left. This is looking like it's the correct path so far. Man, there's a lot of tiles. Blue must have spammed this before coming in here. Something tells me, quote me if I'm wrong, then going to the right would be the proper way. Correct? Shoot. Now what? Oh, wait. Do I go right again? Oof. Now what? I want to face the trainer, but I don't know how you get over there. Is it... I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna try... I really wish I had a map or something. Oh, wait. It doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Maybe it does! Oh! That's how you get to the trainer. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, well, good to know there's a trainer right there. Ah, I'm starting to get worried. I'm noticing a trend that a lot of these trainers not only have normal type Pokemon, but a lot of them actually have Dragon Dance, which I don't know how comfortable I am with. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Of course you Teeter Dance after your freaking Trick Room! Why wouldn't you do that? And wow, I'm actually surprised you didn't hit yourself Confusion. I thought because of the Dragon Dance moves was going to increase the chances of that, but good job, Rocktail. You actually pulled through for once. Thank you for doing that. And down goes the Spinda. Yeah, so I'm getting a trend. Trick Room followed by anything else. Oh, and of course you have a Pseudo-Wood. You're taunting me at this point. I missed it Stone Edge, but it didn't matter because that... Twice? Really? The same situation twice, and are you kidding me? And it hits the Stone Edge. There it is. You could have done that sooner because... Oh. And just add a freaking insult to injury, a freaking crit, of course. And sure, now it goes back to normal. Where was that one turn ago? That could have helped us in the long run. Who knew that someday a Sudowoodo would be the vein and the death of me? Well, the death of my happiness for one split second. I'm just so glad I bought Revives, and I also have a few Max Revives that I want to save, but that'd mean only 2, because I willingly used one against Blaine. I remember that specifically. Well, I'm just lucky these trainers are almost done. Wait, isn't one of them a double battle? I think I remember one of them being a double battle, so I might as well prepare for that. Specifically, I think Fractale and the Oberon combo is really working well. In fact, any flying type, actually either Afterburner or Oberon have been working extremely well, especially for this. Wait. Oh, I can't go back up. That's what I thought. So it's this one, I believe. And then... Wait, have I tried the far... Oh! Oh! So, can I... No. How would I get over there, then? I mean, does it matter at this point? I already know how to get to the gym leader, so... I'll try this one and see. I doubt it would be this one. Yeah, that's interesting. How would you get over to those trainers? Unless that's like a stall thing? Get to the really impossible trainers. Wait a second. I would have to figure out how to get over to that panel, is the thing. Which I don't even know how you would do that. Considering all things, basically. What? Oh. Well, I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. Basically, do that. Basically, do what I just did, and don't overthink it. There we go. Last trainer to the gym defeated. I feel accomplished. I actually defeated all the trainers before the gym leader. I think I've done this a couple times, so I don't know why I feel so proud of that. And the best part is I can just do this, no problem. And I believe it's the last one. So, let me make some preparations here. So I know what Pokemon he's going to start out with, because I actually did look at it. I want to lead out with Vulcan. Sounds kind of ridiculous I'm doing this, but trust me when I say this. Now let's actually head over here and talk to our final gym leader for one last badge. Yo! You finally got here, huh? I wasn't in the mood in Cinnabar, but now I'm ready to battle you. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto? Johto's gyms are that pathetic. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you're good or not by battling you right now. Here's a hint about Blue. He has no specific types. Give it your all with your best Pokemon. So he starts off, actually, with Exeggutor at level 55. So we're 2 levels behind, which is a pretty good start. I'm actually really glad I did all that training then. Chlorophyll for the ability, so don't use Sunny Day for whatever particular reason. With Leaf Storm, Psychic, Hypnosis, and Trick Room. Basically, it'll use Trick Room and try to outspeed you. However, I'm not worried. Overheat this thing. Let's see if we can knock this out immediately. If not, I really wish I held the King's Rock, because I'm not sure what I went with is going to work. Good. One hit knockout, that's all I wanted. Good thing I didn't keep Fire Blast and instead Overheat does the job perfectly well. Well earned, Vulcan. Give you some experience and... Oh, you're gonna switch to Rhydon right off the bat. I was expecting at most Gyarados, which I mean, even still, I'm fine with that. Despite that, I'm going to Reynolds because I'm not worried. Rhydon, level 58, Rock Head for the ability. With Mega Horn, Stone Edge, Thunder Fang, and Earthquake. You know what? I'm not worried. You thought I was worried? No, I'm not worried. I'll also explain why Brock didn't have a Rhyhorn because Blue has a Rhydon. Ah, interesting. The more you know. But that doesn't matter. One hit knockout this thing as well. Please, 5 levels ahead of us. We're still doing... Dang, that's a lot of experience. Holy crap. Oh, another Pokemon. And the reason I have Air Slash. Instead of Alakazam, which is what he would have in Gold, Silver, and Crystal with Disable, Recover, Reflect, and Psychic, for some reason he replaces it with the Machamp because, you know, one Alakazam wasn't annoying enough. It kind of makes sense. But this Machamp, level 56, no guard for the ability, so I'm not worried about any accuracy drop whatsoever, with Dynamic Punch, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and Thunder Punch. You know what? You deserve an Air Slash. I was gonna Psychic you, but I have Air Slash for this particular reason, and if you do so happen to live, you're probably going to flinch. That's what I thought. So far, so fantastic. But I don't think it's going to be that way much longer. So let's keep on our best toes here. Arcanine is the next Pokemon. Oh boy. Now I'm left with a question. Which one do I want to go out with? I think for better bets, we're going to go with Fractal. Because even though it has the Intimidate ability, so do we. We can make this an even and fair fight. And speaking of, level 58. Intimidate, like I mentioned before, with Roar, Dragon Pulse, Flare Blitz, and Extreme Speed. Definitely want to watch out for Flare Blitz, but Dragon Pulse is a nice element of surprise in case, I guess you have Pokemon that are weak to Dragon? Even though, I guess it makes sense. You would want to use Dragon to resist the Flare Blitz, which, hey, we took very nicely. I will commend myself for that one. And Roar, in case he doesn't want to deal with any of your Pokemon instead of switching, he'll do that instead. So, how much is this going to do? Oh, easy. Oh, crit! Yeah! I was not expecting that. I was expecting at least half. Holy crap, Fractal, you're pulling through! Why is this the easiest one so far? We haven't lost a single Pokemon. And you know what? I think Reynolds can handle this one very well. I believe Reynolds can handle this one very well. Gyarados, level 52, the lowest level Pokemon for some reason. With the Intimidate ability with Ice Fang, Waterfall, Dragon Dance Return. Funny enough, is the exact same moveset as ours. Coincidence? Probably. But let's just Thunderbolt this thing. We're not worried about this whatsoever. Just get this out of here. We don't need to look at this thing. Ours is shiny. Ours is red. It's a better color than blue will ever be. Well, in terms of Gyarados, I generally like blue over red in real life. Fun fact. And now that should... Oh my gosh, you're so close to 54. No, we're keeping you in against this final Pokemon, Pidgeot. Level 60. Tangle Fate for the abilities, so don't use any Status Inflictions, otherwise it's going to outspeed you. with Return, Whirlwind, Air Slash, and Mirror Move. I almost said Mega Blast for some reason. Let's give it a nice Thunderbolt, and then I want to finish it up with something I should have finished it with centuries ago, but never really have the option to nowadays. And I think this is well earned. Please let this, there we go. Citrus Berry, not gonna matter, because what I'm about to do, well, maybe. But you know what, I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm willing to give it a chance. Return, that's actually going to hurt. Oh, but you're paralyzed! Oh, this kind of puts a screw in my plan, because what I wanted to do was Volt Tackle, but now looking at my HP, I don't want to risk it. But that's fine, Thunderbolt's gonna knock it out anyways, so a safer version of Volt Tackle. That went smoother than I thought! I thought I was gonna be here like completely losing stuff left and right, but no Pokemon faded throughout that whole battle, and that was the toughest one up to date. How did I live through all of that? Blue, I'm just as shocked as you are, my guy. That's amazing! That's honestly amazing! They said it was the hardest fight in the game? Psh, please, I almost annihilated every single Pokemon with one move. The only threats are Arcane and Pigeon, and even then, that wasn't as big of a threat. No way! How the heck did I lose to you? Alright, here, take this. It's the Earth Badge. Give me that Earth Badge! I hit my glasses while doing that. How did that turn out so amazingly? And we also get the access to, oh, Rock Climb. We have access to Rock Climb. I actually don't know how you get that. And Team 92 for Trick Room. Slower Pokemon go first. His Exeggutor was the only one that actually ever used it. And that could have been a bit more beneficial to us, but who cares? We annihilated the final gym leader. Holy crap! What? Yo! I'm sorry, I could not get over that. How? How? That's nuts! Oh, Professor Oak wants to talk too. Nice. Hello, this is Professor Oak. Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know better than anyone else how hard you're working. I thought I should get you a present or something in appreciation. Well, I picked something up, but I completely forgot to give it to you. Oh, you don't have to wonder about it at all. I know it's something that will be very helpful to you. You should just come here and pick it up. I'll be waiting at my laboratory in Pallet Town. Luckily enough, we visited Pallet Town, so we don't need to worry about that. I need to heal up and make room in my party. How much money do I have? Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to 300,000. I'm just flabbergasted at how... What? Okay, be right back. So, what does beating Blue and getting the final badge obtain you after doing all that? Well, as Professor Oak mentioned, he does have a special surprise, which is interesting because I thought it'd be after something even bigger came up, but I guess it comes up now. So luckily it beat all the trainers here, so I'm not worried about my final trip down memory lane as we get what Professor Oak has await us, unless there's a wild Pokemon. Oh, come on! As I was saying, we're here now in Pallet Town, and let's see what Professor Oak has in store for us. So by doing all of that... Good to see you. This is what I wanted to give you. We get Rock Climb right off the bat. So it allows us to scale those rocky areas, but also allows, if it's in battle, a chance of confusion. I know, how does climbing rocks equal confusion? I will never understand. Those badges are, wow! You have not only become Johto Champion, but you collected all the Kanto badges. Well done! No wonder I sensed something in you when we met. Tell you what, Blake. I'll make an arrangement so that you can go to Mount Silver. Mount Silver is a big mountain that is home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception for you. Go to the Pokemon League reception gate. You can reach Mount Silver from there. Wait. I thought you gave me something else. Am I wrong on this? Do I go back? What? Wait, what? I thought... Do I actually have to exit the route and re-enter it? Am I crazy? Hold on. What? I deposited Pokemon and do you not give it to me right off the bat after I got all 8 badges or what? Maybe it's much later on. Well, hot dang, I'm actually wrong for once. So, sadly, I thought you could have gotten something else alongside HMO8, but I guess that's way later on, like, far, far along for what we're gonna do. However, I do know of one particular area that said if we had all of the 8 badges, all 8 badges of the Kanto region combined with the badges of the Johto region, that we'd be able to do something very cool, and it was in the Game Freak area. So let's see if we can go to that specific area and get that cool reward, because I'm up for it. I'm definitely up for that. This is the Game Freak elevator, right? Going up, Game Freak only. We're gonna head over to the 3rd floor. Going up. We've arrived at the 3rd floor. So now, if you remember, there was one guy that would tell us that if we have all the badges, we'd be able to get something cool. You're not it. You must be it. No, you're the graphic designer. You must be it. Yes! Wow, we collected all the Kanto badges already. That's great. I'll give you something cool for that. We get Game Boy Sounds, which is the coolest key item in this entire game. I cannot wait to show you this because, oh man, I've been wanting to use this for years. After I figured out what it does, it's so cool. So basically, it turns any and all music into the Game Boy Sound. I think there's actually a couple exceptions if I remember. But everything else has 8-bit and DS sounds of music. This is cool, and it's immediately replacing the item finder because screw that! Screw that! Oh, wait, I have to... Oh, that's right. If you want to select an item, you have to deselect it, and then you have to reselect it. Well, we gotta make use of this. However, I don't think I want to use it right off the bat. Wait. Oh. Guess I did. Well, shoot. Well, that's kind of a taste. But there's one particular place I want to use this sound. Listen, Goldenrod City. I know we've had our differences between you and I with this really poppy music, but I still agree to the fact that this music kind of ruins Goldenrod City. So you know what? I have the Game Boy Sounds. It is time to restore peace to the city and give it the theme it truly deserves. At long last, peace has been restored. The music that should have been there from the very beginning is finally ours. The music that truly fits Goldenrod City. It feels so good. I can finally relax. The curse has been lifted. I'm really overdramatic with this sort of thing. Oh, Gavin, what do you want? Came to celebrate the actual city theme? Try to catch a wild Doldoo. Well, it doesn't matter. And you know what? I hate doing this, but I have to go to the Pokemon Center real quick. And it actually plays throughout the whole thing, so that's pretty nice. So what I'm doing is, I'm going to make room, but that means I'm actually going to bring in Coco, since Coco can actually learn Rock Climb, and we're going to get rid of the 2 Pokemon that actually have grown to level 54, since I have a feeling we don't really need to use it all that much anymore. And I'm also going to teach you Rock Climb, because next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, we're not going to do any battles. We're not going to do any of that. We've done what we need to do, so I think we're going to unwind and try to find all the available rock... Whoa, Coco can actually learn Rock Climb? What the... Well, That's actually false advertisement. That's why. I thought it could! I thought it could learn rock climb! Well, that's kinda dumb. I was hoping that Coco would be a little bit more useful. Who can learn rock climb then? Who can actually learn rock climb? That isn't a legendary. Heck no, I'm not teaching it a legendary. Well, I guess Rocky returns to be a slave. How's about that? Let's do that. You can learn rock climb for sure. So who knew Rocky would return as a slave? And I think he also has strength and whatnot too, so that's actually not bad. So as I was saying before, next time, we're gonna explore, starting with the Johto region, any and all available rock climbing spots. So that means I'm gonna have to take notes as to where rock climbable spots are. That means I gotta do research, because unfortunately, I did not prepare specifically for this part. But hey, on the plus side, at least we get to listen to some really nice, music and whatnot. And actually, I'm glad I have, Rocky in, because Rock Smash and Strength, it's also gonna be very useful. So I'm pretty excited for that. NDBR2, make sure you stick around, and if there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check one of the playlists down in the description below, the eye in the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. Man, I have to remember, every time I want to visit this city, I gotta turn on the Game Boy sounds because I can never go back to that boppy feed ever again. And I'm so glad this exists for this particular reason. So, until we meet again, do remember that the Game Boy version of Goldenrod City will always be the best version of Goldenrod City. Don't at me.